Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. On today's episode, I got to go at Billy Donovan, ladies and gentlemen. If the Chicago Bulls want to take the next step, Billy Donovan has to be better, as well as the players. But I want to focus on Billy Donovan. Y'all already know. Y'all got to hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down for me and my co-host C-Dub on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. What up, ladies and gentlemen? We got to get right into it. I want to focus on Billy Donovan this morning because after last night's loss against the Toronto Raptors, I had to come in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, and present the facts. Last night's loss was on Billy Donovan. Last night's loss was on Billy Donovan. You know what I'm saying? I get it that Fred VanVleet made some shots in the long run. I mean, towards the end of that game. But at the end of the day, I feel like Billy Donovan was a bit too erratic with his rotations. First and foremost, we're going to start with that. My thing is, bro, you cannot sit up there and put a young fella like Dalen Terry in. You see that the energy that he's bringing, and then you yank him after like 2 minutes on the court. The man came in instant buckets. You see that? You see how tall and how limpy the Toronto Raptors team is, but yet you keep putting in Alex Caruso, rightfully so, because we respect him. But at the end of the day, he was not having a great game. 4 points, 0 for 6 from 3, 1 for 11 from the field. But a lot of people will point to the 11 rebounds and 11 assists. And those are two stat lines that you like, I bet. But the amount of open shots that he took that hurt this team in clutch moments, bro, it was just unacceptable. And it's not like we can expect Alex Caruso to be a world beater from the three-point line because that's not his game. But when you got guys like a Goran Dragic who has it going, who brings that lead closer, who assists in taking the lead, and then you pull him out to put Caruso back in, who was a shell of himself for the entire game offensively. Dragic, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 for 6 from the three-point line, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Is there anything else to say when it comes to comparing those two? No. Billy Donovan took out somebody that was helping you other than DeMar DeRozan with a scoring punch. If you don't have Zach LaVine in the lineup, you need somebody else that can provide a spark. And it's not just energy-wise. You got to put points. You got to put the ball in the basket. Goran Dragic was doing that. Ayo Dosunmu was doing that. DeMar DeRozan attempted to. Sometimes he was successful. Sometimes he had to be a playmaker because with no Zach out there, the emphasis on defense was going to be DeMar DeRozan. Billy Donovan was outcoached. And if Billy Donovan is so erratic with his lineups like that, it's not going to benefit this team. I get it. We love Alex Caruso and what he can bring. But what is the point of making Ayo Dosunmu your starting point guard if you're not going to put the ball in his hands and trust him down the stretch? It ain't about who you like all the time. It's about who's being most productive in the game. Situational basketball. We talk about situational football on other channels and stuff like that. We got to talk about situational basketball. Caruso was horrible. They was leaving the man right there. And I love Alex Caruso. But he has not been good offensively this season. Hell, defensively. Last night, Scotty Barnes working him too little. And then against the Boston Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon working him too little. Come on, man. I know Alex Caruso is better than that. We know that. But as of right now, you have to do things to help your team. It's not about who. I don't care how much you like Alex Caruso, bro. And this is not a moment to scold Alex Caruso. This is a moment to tell Billy Donovan, bro, if somebody ain't performing well, stop pulling them out. I mean, stop keeping them in. Like, you trying to win ball games here. Patrick Williams, 29 minutes, 13.7 rebounds, 1 assist. 3 of 6 from the 3, 5 of 16 from the field. Not great from the field, but definitely had an impact from the 3-point line by going 50%. And for some reason, in some of those months, bro, this is a young pup. Put his ass out there 37, 38 minutes. What are we doing? So Billy Donovan just needs to be better. So he just needs to be better. Being better with some of those adjustments. Because DeMar DeRozan, bro, if you see the game, if you're looking at the game from the start, the Toronto Raptors was playing zone, and every time DeMar DeRozan touched the ball, he was doubled. The moment he crossed half-court line, Ayo Dosunmu kept giving it to him. Alex Caruso kept giving it to him. He was being doubled. You as a coach could have said, bro, stop running your ass up there to try to touch the ball. Seriously. Because now the team is getting erratic. They're getting fidgety. They're getting, speeding up the process. Turnovers were being created. That's a coaching thing. The players have to recognize it too. But Billy, you're on that bench to coach. Stop it. You have to put trust in your young point guard, Ayo Dosunmu. You cross half court, initiate some offense. Get DeMar on the low post. Draw the double team there. And then be able to swing it back, bring it back around. But as soon as he cross half court, it's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Put a shooter on his side. Okay, Ayo Dosunmu. Yo, you take your man, feed him in the post. If he double, DeMar come back. You being a decent three-point shooter going over 40% this season, you knock it down. I don't get paid millions of dollars here, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Donovan does. Why the hell you couldn't make those adjustments right then and right there? You cannot coach scared, bro. You cannot coach scared, bro. Billy Donovan has to be better. You know what I'm saying? Now the Chicago Bulls come to the United Center against the same team, the Toronto Raptors. My expectation is that Zach LaVine will be able to take some pressure off DeMar DeRozan, and he will be available for this game. But we don't know. We're still missing Andre Drummond. That's a big punch because they didn't really, if you look at the stats, bro, they really didn't kill us in the paint when it came to rebounds. It's just that the guys got the rebounds when it mattered the most. The rebound totals between both teams, 46 for the Bulls, 52 for the Raptors. So, in all, Billy Donovan has to be better for the Chicago Bulls to take the next step. You can't keep coaching like you're dealing with a bunch of amateurs. You got a decent team. Y'all talked about continuity, and right now you just fell to 5-6. So, it's time to step this thing up, go 500 tonight, and we'll see. But coaching will be a factor. Coaching will be a factor. Because it was still a winnable game with your team making a push towards the end like the way that they did. So, hey, it is what it is. Y'all hit that comment box. Let me know how y'all feeling about everything that was said today. Is Billy Donovan tweaking right now? Is Billy Donovan not living up to the expectations? Is Billy Donovan the reason the Chicago Bulls lost last night? I say hell yeah. But y'all let me know in the comment box. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So every time we drop, you'll be one of the first ones to know. And if you want to leave us a text or a voicemail, hit that number, 773-242-9219. And all our continued supporters. Thank y'all very much. Arms up for the 30s. We gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.